A well-played trill has an unparalleled charm. It may bring the musical idea of rigor and discipline, expectation, nostalgia, or even conclusion. Musically, the spell of a well-played trill relies on its contribution to the moment. A trill should appear and disappear like a graceful component of the musical message. The trill is at the service of this message, and not the opposite. Achieving this, however, is truly challenging when the trill is conceived with a different technique than the rest of the phrasing. Finger tapping is not only one of the fastest motor movements that the human body can do, but they also have the particularity to be quite resistant to fatigue during repetitions. However, not all fingers are equally fast and independent from each other. Even in the hands of a virtuoso, there's going to be a noticeable difference between finger velocities. This is why the common two-finger trill is challenged by the lagging finger as well. Enter Chopin with a brilliant yet natural solution. A trill is to be played using at least 3 fingers. Although this may seem laborious or strenuous by many, it makes all the sense of the world from many points of view. Neurologically, a long multi-finger trill will indeed endure higher velocities, partly because each finger maintains integrity during repetition, partly because each finger now has much more time to rest between playing. Pianistically, the ability to do long multi-finger trills is the ultimate test for finger technique excellency or deficiency. Musically, perhaps the highest contribution of a multi-finger trill is that it sounds better. More fingers at play means more sound complexity, a quality obtained by their differential anatomy and their distinct command of the piano hammer. Perhaps not surprisingly, Chopin's technical method is ideal to the study and practice of the multi-finger trill, because the trill is made of the same technical principles discussed in this video saga, only just faster. The hand, whenever the music notes are low, should be arranged closer to its reference position. The referent arch of the finger is ideal for the intrinsic muscles to deliver a refined and natural trill. Unfortunately, fast trills are usually addressed before the intrinsic muscles are fully developed, so that trills are commonly learned by hyperflexing fingers 2 and 3, or by tensing fingers 1 and 3 while rotating the forearm. During slow and good practice, each finger will be requested to reach, sense, play, support, and release the key. Consciously sensing the surface of the key with the tip of the fingers is a much appreciated input by the brain. With this, the exquisite intrinsic muscles of the hand can now act with a certain awareness of the keyboard playing, thus delivering the desired finger response. The release stage also needs special attention. The counterweight of the key and the elasticity of the finger should be sufficient to pull the finger up to its reference position, thus avoiding the use of the finger extensor muscles in the forearm. Everything else, that is, the wrist, the forearm, the elbow, and the rest of the body, is to remain at ease and flexible, passively reacting to the walking of the fingers. The fingering combination to use in a trill will depend on the previous notes, on the following notes, and on any sustained note in parallel. Finger sequence 3, 1, 4, 2, or 4, 1, 3, 2. Starting with alternating fingers and rhythms, can be used in most free long trills. Yet, there are plenty of examples where great music is constrained to a two-finger trill. In many cases, these trills will be played with fingers other than the naturally fast 2 and 3. Because of this, the virtuoso will have to develop speeds in fingers 1, 4, and 5. The ones with more physiological challenges, but also the ones with more potential for improvement.